Two more sonnets from my book, A Chance of Love, published in 2015 by Oversteps Books. The first of the two is called I'm a Sonnet, John, and in it the sonnet is given a voice. It's, as it were, personified, and it speaks about its author and about my friend John, who's in this sonnet. And it goes almost exactly like this. I'm a sonnet, John. You've seen my type before 100 times. And though we go back centuries, still you find we treat our subjects special. Safe behind walls 5 foot thick and windows barred with rhymes. Last time you met my author, late last June, remember? Former workmate, James. You know him. Why don't you put me in a bleeding poem? You asked him. Talk about a change of tune. John, you're a worldly man. Surely you knew the price of preservation, how you live, the sentences to run consecutive. You scratch your stubble chin. What's wrong with you? You looking for the door? There isn't one. You're written down. You're here forever, John. And the second of these two poems on the very next page is called Leaning Sonnet for Dominic Clare, sculptor, whom I met at the Hay-on-Wye Festival. He had an exhibition there which I walked around, and it was in the open air, and it's his wooden sculptures, and this sonnet describes them. And it describes a few of them. One that it doesn't describe, it says in a footnote, is his Leaning Tower, 2004. Must have been around 2005 that I went to Hay-on-Wye. And it is called Leaning Sonnet, and it really does lean like his Leaning Tower sculpture, and it was on his website for several years. I was most chuffed by that. We got talking and he asked me to write this poem for it, or a poem for his website. Head carved from a telegraph pole, grain circles around the eyes. Elm burr bowl, ash stool, vessel in polished halves, stitched together with rope for carrying air. Slatted head with gentle Ethiopian lips, walk past and see it crescendo, benign to so intense it almost scares. Recycled bicycle, a free will lesson in how to be yourself, no striving after. Pale roughwood tower with holes burnt chimney black by brushwood fire ignited by sparks from the sculptor's eye. Wood spirals up, buzzard on a thermal, all chainsaw glide, no flap. Enough to start 100 poets chiselling sonnets out of writer's block.